Here we go. Day 6. And welcome back to school. I hope everyone had a great weekend. I'm so excited to start fresh with week 2. But before we get started, I wanted to recap last week and share my biggest takeaways. Monday, we got to know each other a little bit more, and we talked about our likes and our dislikes about math class. Tuesday, in groups, we talked about these 4 questions. How do you all want to be treated by me? How do you think I want to be treated by you? How do you all want to be treated in this classroom by each other? And how will we handle conflict and resolve any arguments in the classroom this year? We came up with a list of words that characterize what our behavior and our actions would look like in our classroom and on campus so that we could create a social contract. After deciding on what words we would use to describe our behavior and our actions, we decided that it would be best to use the clip system to hold each other accountable. Just a quick reminder, please refer back to the clips hanging on the wall right now. If your clip is on green, that means that you're doing a good job. Keep up the great work. You also get a freebie warning on green. Yellow means that you've been giving 2 warnings. You've started to disrupt the class and you're not abiding by our social contract. If I have to give you 3 warnings, you'll have to move your clip down to red, and I'll also have to call your parents after school that day. If I have to warn you 4 times, that means that your clip will have to move down to black. I will have to call your parents after school, and you will be given a written referral. At the time I give you a written referral, you will have to exit my classroom and head down to the principal's office. Having to call your parents is to help you because me and your parents or guardians are on the same team when wanting to give you the best education and help you in school. It is really important that all students abide by our social contract because we have to be polite to all students in this classroom who may not learn the same as you do. Not everyone in here may retain information the same as you. Not everyone may learn as quickly as you. Some students need it really quiet in here to learn, which is why we have to have perspective in this situation and be considerate of that. On a side note, as this year goes on, I want you to think about this on a daily basis. How do you learn best? Is it in a quiet room? Is it by saying things out loud, repeatedly, or by listening to someone else say it? Is it by writing down on a piece of paper with a pencil or pen of what you're trying to learn? Is it by seeing what you're trying to learn? Whether it be with flashcards or drawing pictures, or is it a mixture of all 3? Me personally, I learn best by writing or reworking problems that I'm trying to learn on a piece of paper, then reading it out loud in a quiet room. On Wednesday, we signed our social contract. Please refer back to our family trees up top as we signed them with our thumbprints to symbolize that we're all different, but that we can all come together in our classroom as a team. We also started decorating our math journal, or INB as I like to call it, which stands for Interactive Notebook. I love seeing all of your different personalities shine through, and I'm looking forward to filling this journal with notes throughout this year. Some of you had the coolest journals. Some of you chose your favorite destination places or your favorite animals. Some of you chose your favorite sports teams. Some of you chose flowers and wanted to draw on your journal. Some of you chose your favorite quotes and drew on your favorite apps to use. On Wednesday, I also visually compared the difference between positivity and negativity. Positivity, we talked about, was like this dry towel. It's light, it's airy. Negativity, however, is like this. It's heavy, it's damp, it's gross. But I did, however, remind you that I'll be here every day to help you squeeze out the negativity. Every single day, I want you to think about this. When you pull up to campus and you're entering your classrooms, I want you to think about this. Visually squeezing the negativity out. We also started the tradition of Thankful Thursday. By far, one of my favorite traditions in this classroom. Every single Thursday outside of my classroom, you'll see paper hanging on the wall. It is up to you if you would like to share what you're thankful for. It can be anything from friends and family. It can be that you're thankful for breakfast, or it could be thankful that you simply had a good day. On Thursday, we also got to label our table of contents in our INVs, so that we have our first, second, third, and fourth grading periods set up and ready to go. The purpose of our table of contents is so that we can stay organized throughout the year, and that whenever you need to study, you can easily go back and refer to your table of contents to see which notes you need a little bit more help with. We also finalized our journals, and sponsored by yours truly, we were able to wrap them with contact paper and seal them for the year. Friday was day 1 of notes in class. It was pretty easy going as it was a review from 6th grade, and I wanted to see how much information you retained. On Friday, we also started the tradition of Fist Bump Friday and Fun Fact with Friends. What's Fist Bump and Fun Fact Friday, you ask? Fist Bump and Fun Fact Friday with Friends is where we'll transfer the power of knowledge through a fist bump and share a fun fact with friends. On Friday, instead of shaking my hand at the doorway, you can give me a fist bump and share a fun fact that you learned that week. It can be anything from English to science to history, even from math, and I'll share one back with you. This was also the final day to rotate your seats and test out which group you wanted to sit with. Now, Saturday morning I woke up to get some schoolwork done and out of the way so I could enjoy my weekend, minus the fact that it's Sunday and I'm recording this and I still have to edit it. And on my to-do list was to create seating charts for our substitutes, and I realized that I was breaking some of the promises that I had made y'all during the first week week of school. I'm not sure if everyone got a chance to see this outside my room. This is what I promised y'all during the first week of school. I promised to teach you something new every day. I promised to do my best and make this classroom a safe environment and create a positive atmosphere. I promise to help you figure out what type of learner you are so you can teach yourself about your favorite hobbies or sports, etc. Just like I taught myself how to play ukulele. I promise to do my best and prepare you for your future. I promise to challenge you every day. I promise to help you reach any goals that you set for yourself this year. I promise to reconcile any disagreements we may have this year. And I promise to always be here if you need me. This is why, after watching this video, we will all abide by the social contract of no complaining, and you will get up out of your seats, and you will move to the new seat that I assigned you this weekend. Another reminder is that everything I do in this classroom has a purpose, meaning that there is a reason for why I chose you to sit there in that spot for the next 9 weeks. This is because I think that you will benefit from sitting there. I think that you will work best with this group that I've placed you with. Again, these are our assigned seats just for the first 9 weeks. So if you have an issue with them, that's okay. You'll be able to get to change seats in 9 weeks. Technically 8 weeks, because we've already had the first week of school. Another thing that I want to challenge you with this year is to purposely study and give your best effort every single day when you walk into the school and classroom. I want to challenge you to do this because, guys, the end of the year will come. In just 9 short months, you will have completed 7th grade. And summer 2019 will be just around the corner. There's no stopping time. So don't you want to be the best that you can be in these 9 short months and take advantage of the approximately 170 school days you have this year? That's 170 times that you'll get to walk through my classroom doors. That's 170 times that you have the opportunity to work with and learn from people that you're sitting with in your groups. That's 170 times I get to shake your hand at the beginning of class, and that's 170 times that you'll get to hear me say, I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time. Don't forget to make good choices. I'm so excited to be given the opportunity to be your math teacher this year, and I'm so thankful for the 170 school days we have left together with all approximately 170 of y'all. And just to show you that we all make mistakes, roll the bloopers. Bloopers! Oops. Know each other about math class. That sounded weird. Math class? What do you want to be? That doesn't even sound right. We decided that it would be. That means that I have had now. That means that I have to. When. Don't just say that one. And to help you squeeze out the negativity. That went everywhere. Yikes. Oh man. Epic fail. That was a hot mess. We also started. Hope this doesn't fall either.